Welcome back to another video of rs2000 and what seems to be my money pit. Spend today with me and watch me throw more money unnecessarily at my car. Some of you might know that I was experiencing problems previously. If you watched my last videos, I had leaky rad, which obviously had Radweld in it from previous owner, and a bad silicone repair in it. I fixed that. Flushed the system, and then the water pump went straight away. Next week is point. Water pump was knackered. Fixed the water pump. Then I started getting problems. It wasn't running hot, but it was spilling some water out of the expansion tank. Panic sets in. Everyone's like, "Oh, you got a crack block. You got this. You got that." No issues with compression, etc. Change the cap. Still experiencing a bit of problems, but it was constantly airlocked. I couldn't get the air out. Somebody recommended a swirl pot, something I might look into in the future. But anyhow, so I went out and done a thermostat change, and you'll see in the video, pictures are attached by there, how bad the thermostat actually was. It was caked up, all the sensors were gunked up and stuff. I put it in, it didn't have the rubber washer in there. It's like a separator, like a spacer. It didn't have air in it, so I put it in where I thought it went. Realised I put it on the wrong side, put it all back together and up the temperature, bled the system, got some really nice chirpy noises, blowing out the system and stuff there, because it was not right. Heater's working fine, you know, it's like one hot hose, one cool hose, perfect. And then I woke up this morning and realised I put it in the wrong way, so back to another tear down, drain the fresh fluid back out of it and redo it all again, and then fingers crossed. But anyhow, send a test to say I won't be able to live with it knowing it's not right, and if something was to happen, so I'd rather know now. Oh, what a great angle. So first job, drain plug on the radiator. It holds 7.5 litres of water. I think it's about 7.25 or 7, something like that, because it's just under the max. Drain this out because it's got fresh fluid. Hopefully try and salvage it as much as I can, to be honest, because it's fresh and clean. We'll see though. Oh. Nope, we lost a fair bit of that, didn't we? Right, now let's take the rad cap off. Whilst this is draining, you might wonder why I'm at this end of the car, because I'm controlling the cap. The system's pressurised, so hopefully when I hit the 5 litres in that bottle, I'll close the pressure on the tank and no more fuel will come out. As long as I get about 5 litres out, it drops the level enough so I can take the thermostat off. I shouldn't have to take the entire water out the system. Right, there's about 5 litres of fresh coolant there, and probably about half a litre on the floor. So fingers crossed I can salvage that and reuse it, because it's literally only done 40 minutes of idling. First job, undo the 14 here and the 14 here. Take this boost hose off, and then take off the one that goes to the overflow, the one that goes to the top pipe of rad, and take this one off. It's then followed by 3 14mm bolts actually on a thermostat. Quite simple to do actually. I've actually told a fib, it's a 13mm or a 14. Also I removed the breather there, which goes on a rocker, just out the way to give myself a bit more access. So with these taken off, with a 6mm socket or a slot screwdriver, leaves us with this to pop out, this one on the back and one lower down. I'll put a picture and attachment of what the sensors are, just so that you know in case you damage them. I've got an MPT reducer in there for mine because it's running different management. But yeah, let's get this off. Okay, so as easy as that now. This is off for the second time. I have to pick this off and I'll scotch it back up so it's nice and clean. But if you look at here, look at the difference now already compared to the video I'm going to attach just after this now of the initial time it came off. All the sensors are clean and everything. But you'll see I need to take off that retaining clip and move the spacer to the other side. Proper schoolboy error, but I'd rather know now than it distort and cause problems and overheating issues. There we have it. This could predominantly be the cause. Got Radweld in there. Look at the sensor. I don't think it's supposed to sound like that either. Anyone know? You simply remove the retaining clip with a slot screwdriver. You've seen how I've put the spacer on the right side in readiness to put thermostat in. This area here, can't point to it while I was holding the camera. There's a gasket that goes in there also, so don't forget to put that back in. Okay, so this is how it should look. Alright, what we have also done as well in readiness, we have scotched and cleaned up that area. We're going to use a silicone sealant, a high temperature one now, and we're going to use it on this face and this area. We're not going to put it direct to the block. Oh, look who's there, my apprentices. Say hi guys. There's the babies. So yeah, they're helping as always. There's Beatrix and there's Bear. So yeah, anyhow, we're not going to put it direct on the face of a block because it won't stick to it. So we're going to put it onto here and then put that on here, okay? With me? Right, so I've caked that with sealer. I'll show what sealer it is after I fitted it now. But make sure there's nothing on the inside, rub your finger around. Some people may say I put too much sealer on there. I always rather be safe than sorry. This stuff's okay if it goes into the system anyway. It's not going to block anything up. It's waterproof and it's anti-freeze proof as well, and heat temperature proof and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it'll do the job. And there we are, we've got it back on, got the sensors, and we've tied up the silicone on the edge. Make sure the right sensors go back on the right plugs. Something I overlooked earlier, I didn't mention, but I made sure I did it. The reason I drained the fluid down from the bottom is because when I took this off of a pipe, I didn't want anything to get in its boost hose. I knew it wouldn't happen on this occasion because it's the second time I've done this in 2 days now. Okay, there we are. There's spanner and there's ratchet come out to help me. Well done guys, super helpers. Okay then, so we bleed the system again now. So we're on take number 2. Ignore the hair because I'm working nights tonight. Over here. A little bit of movement in there, so last time I had massive airlock again. I'll put set the duo again on that now. Put it there. Just listen to it, you can hear it chirping and everything. So yeah, fingers crossed that we'll have no more dramas. Are on, temperature's nice. For some reason that's gone again. That's like that in line to the temperature. Got hot air now, which is a good sign. As you see in my prison web, I've looked at it. But yeah, I'll test it now and fingers crossed it's all good. So just to show you, it's working again now. Temperature's working. I plugged it and replugged it. Nice. Don't try this at home because this can burn. It's not boiling. This is the one to watch out for. Oh, what's up now? And the manifolds. Yeah, that was warmer. Doing what I should be doing. Fan is wired on, so it's wired on low temperature. We've got one fan in front of there. Controlled off ECU switch, and we have another additional fan at the back which runs off thermostat housing. A lot of people ask why it's hunting. It's to do with this. So that's the like the air mask heater there. The original one, she's down there. It runs into the boost line. Can't get wide or right. But people say that you can remove them way above my pay grade. I don't understand. Temperature's still good. Check what he does. Yeah. There you go, it's 100 degrees, man. That's the thing with this car, that's the worrying point. Water's over there now. Probably a little bit pressure, hopefully leave it now. The helpers are retired, they're back in the house. There he is, there she is, the lovers. Okay, so we're 90, heaters are on, and test. See if it's got an airlock in it, or it's too much pressure. So this is what happened last time. It was spilling water out of here. Water levels are there, I don't know if you can see, it's really hard. Yeah, it's a little bit too much water, I need to get it out because it shouldn't really be above a max now. But it is pressure, so hopefully when it drops down it'll go back down. But yeah, I think I'm successful. I haven't taken on the road test yet because I'm absolutely stinking. Okay, let's go. Not a great angle of the camera. Again, I do apologise, GoPro's in house on charge. What I do like about this little LCD temperature gauge when it works, it measures the temperature in a different place, which is just after the thermostat. So it tells you the temperature of water there versus the actual engine one, which works on the gauge. It says I'm running just half on the gauge on the O and 85 now on my LCD one. Oh, that's my front bumper because I had to brake hard because some wonker just stopped in front of me. Thank you Brembo, Focus Mark 1 RS. So yeah, I'm running 86 now, it was running 90. Temperature seems good, I've turned the heaters off now. It gives me so much anxiety, this car does, because I put so much money into it and so much love, and when it goes wrong I hate it. I want to get rid of it. I hyper focus, I can't sleep in the night, I can't determine if I want to keep it or not. That's all I've ever wanted. There goes my temperature gauge gone now. And I'm stuck now because people are in the way and they're now telling me to wait. But why should I actually have to wait? Happy days. Or because somebody's having a new patio delivered in their driveway, looks at it. Let's hope I don't spill some water here and overheat. Right, it's a Fiat 500 trying to get through a size of a gap of the bus. She couldn't do it, she had a flag in her hand. And his phone in the other. Cheers mate, he seems happy. Star station, give me looks for there. Driving around the urban suburbs in an Escort. Let's have a look actually, let's see what happens. Take it out on the main road, give it a drive in. Temperature's just creeped over half, and then I was stuck just now. I'm only running for one fan. And to be honest, that fan in the front, because it does, the second one doesn't come on yet, isn't very good. I had a Spal one, I think, on my Fiesta last year. That was awesome. Let's see what this one's like goes there. Keep an eye on this temperature. Drive a car and it's got an airlock in there and you give it a bit of cuts, the temperature just go like that straight away. So I'm in a good place so far because it wouldn't have made it this far. The next is working this way, the 106 done. Right. This might be one of those boring videos, but it's about the life of owning one of these cars, I suppose. Private roads now. 86 degrees. my Fiesta ST or RS Focus app. Nah, it's not. It's supposed to do it. Old school technology, new school. We're not too far from the house now. My favourite crunchy second gear. That guy didn't even look where he was going, so he could have killed himself. Second gear is still playing up again, so I've some wires come to the pump. Seems alright though. My plug terminal has a connection, it looked like it got a bit of melting. Strange, that might be why I've got to unplug it all the time. I reckon it's not making a really good contact where it connects into the pump. I think the pump connections are the same as like a KA or a Mark III Fiesta. So I'm going to so I want to look out. So if you know anyone who's got one, a good condition one plug, hit me up and I'll send you some funds, I'll have it. Or even if you want to give me one, I'll make my day. Last little boost now to make sure it's alright. The neighbour's out. Nice one, this is. Oh, he's alright. He's going to chat to me now as well. Let's open off, let's get back on the drive, let's check the temperature. We're at 91 degrees. Dog's in the window waiting for me. 93 degrees. Let's knock heaters on, see if it pulls in the air through. So, not good, but it's not really leaking. Boiling over, I think it's got too much water in it. Good news, the second fan is now kicked in, you'll see. So that shouldn't really come on. I think it comes on at like 98 degrees, so accurately that's not that hot. I think it goes off on like 94, 96, so I have to double check. But yeah, that's good, so it can't be that hot either after a bit of a cane in. Got no glove on now, so we need to do the bottom hose down there. Remember I said how hot this, be careful. So let's see. Insane, yeah, coming through here now. I see bubbles, I don't know if they're any good, are they picking up on the camera? There's the other one again. Oh, definitely. Whoop. There we are, that's the air system. Listen carefully when you hear it chirping. That's an airlock. Told you the water level too high. And basically when temperature rises, that's what's happening. It's trying to force the air out. Temperature should be nice now. Yeah, it's right actually. It's decent. So consider this on an idle. So you might be thinking when I say I can feel air in the pipe, what does it actually feel like? Well, I'm squeezing the pipe, the water pump side, grabbing it, and you can't feel anything. Obviously with pressure there. But when you squeeze in the thermostat side, which believes got air in it, the rad side, you can feel it like tickling through a hose. That's the only way to describe it. And that's the air pockets, but the temperature rises, the air trying to escape the system to pressurised. It puts a block in there, and that's why it's sporadic coming through. But temperature's right, so just keep an eye on her again now, and hopefully it'll be done and dusted. Yeah, paw prints. And that little bugger just jumped out of my car. Okay, so fab news. The system seems to be bled, and there's no temperature issues. It did have a little bit too much water in it. I thought I was going to pull through because there's a lock, but obviously you can see there's a lock in now, and that's why I was pushing the air out when I parked up, but it was a tiny little bit considering the car was hot. Fingers crossed. The joys of owning an old car. I'm going to attach a video here of the thermostat initially when I took it up yesterday, and this is the reason never ever ever to use Radweld, okay, because this has caused my problems. Anyhow, thanks for watching. Please please like and subscribe, and I hope you find these videos entertaining or educational or just help you guys out in general. So until then, cheers again.